What's up, everybody? Already messing up. What's going on, guys and gals? Everybody out there watching on YouTube and Facebook. We are back this week with live with the Media G.O.A.T. As you can see, the mic is right up here by my head, so didn't have my right tripod for it. So using the we'll call it the borrowed one. So been a crazy few weeks. Been on the road a lot. Let's see, since the last time I talked to you guys, we've been to Ohio. Let's see, 2 different tracks in North Carolina last week, and then we finished the weekend off in Virginia. So we've had 4 big races since the last time I was on here, and this week it's Slugfest time, guys. I don't have the exact flyer for it. That is my bad. Always messing up, always forgetting something. I got a cool video for it that I can show to y'all as soon as we get Happy and Ryan in here, because we're going to be talking a little smack tonight, giving y'all a preview of Slugfest this weekend. So I'm just waiting on those guys to log in. I know I talked to Happy a few ago. He's going to get set up at US 60 because they're going to be there tonight. And Ryan, well, he's being a UPS guy. Y'all know Ryan, last time he was on here, he actually did it from his UPS truck. So as soon as we get both of them in, we'll get on with that portion of the show. But, like I said, it's been an eventful few weeks. Made our first trip up to Ohio. Had a blast up there, Big props to D-Team Racing, Stripper Glitter. Those guys put on an awesome show up in Ohio. Oh, that could be why. Let's make sure they can get logged in. I forgot to turn that on. Always something. But going back to what I was saying, great show in Ohio. No Prep Mania up at Magnolia. Look, if you've never been there, gangster track. Awesome time. Those guys did a great job with that race. Couldn't ask for better. 34 small tire cars battled for $8,000. I mean, that's great money. It's pretty gangster front side. It's not perfect by any means. It was still sketchy. As many y'all seen. Houston decided to cut a little grass, but a little steering wheel issue. But we got all that fixed. We got all that straightened up at Elk Creek this past weekend. But really gangster race. Really enjoyed the hell out of it. Had a great time up there for those guys. It was a long day. Ended up being like a 26, 27 hour day, but well worth it. I got a few naps in between on the way home, in between Houston hitting the rumble strips. So can't complain too much there. This past week, we did the 3-track shuffle, man. 3 small tire races. We went to Shadyside on Thursday night. Covered Shadyside Outlaws. Just got that video up last night. Let's see. Friday, 704 Outlaws. It was pretty legit up there. I know they didn't have the biggest car count, but it was a great race. Big props to Biggin and everybody at Mooresville, having a generator for us to use. And they had some great Wi-Fi. And so y'all can count on good live feeds from there when we go back. I'm actually looking at making a purchase so I can take my own generator so we ain't got that worry no more. What's funny is they've got electrical outlets going down the track. And last time I went down there, I was like, got it made. I can just plug into the electrical outlets. No. Biggin told me they were low voltage. They're just for the track equipment. So they weren't really powering any of the stuff. So ended up... they got me a generator. I was able to get that live feed for you guys last Friday night. Great time down there too, man. Some great friends showed up there. Some great friends racing. Good covering that race. Pictures looked awesome. Got to use that new 85mm down there. And great time, I think I go back to 704. I want to say, I think it's next month I go back down to, well, no. It's either next month or August I go back to 704. But great time down there. Then we headed up to Elk Creek for Killer Street, which always a good race. Last race they only had 8 cars, but we had a lot of weather affecting that. But great race at Elk Creek as always. I think we ended up with 14 in small tire. Ron Tolley, man, coming off the trailer, which if you get a chance to read the story about that weekend, they were actually at PDRA. And I'm gonna quote Ryan on this one. They broke everything they could break on their dad's pro mod. So as we're driving up, well, it's weird. as I'm driving up Saturday morning, I messaged Ryan and I was like, y'all come to Elk Creek? And he said, nah, we're probably not going to make it. And I said, first round doesn't start until like 5. Within 10 minutes, Ryan said, all right, I'll be at Elk Creek. Dude came off the trailer, no test hits, no nothing, pulled in like 30-ish minutes to spare, had enough time to get everything set and together, and then boom, right off the trailer, that thing was a killer. Second round, he got the buy run, and that was all that guy needed. That car is a gangster on front side, no preps and light preps. So I would probably look forward to seeing that Nova doing a lot more work coming up soon, which big props to Terry Harris, man. Great race those guys put on. And I just noticed, well, he called and told me, but I noticed he got the flyer up today. War on the Mountain next month. We'll be up there for it. July 29th, 3,000 to win, Killer Street. That is an awesome payout, guys. If you've ever raced at Elk Creek, you know it's a good place to race. The surface, it's not a perfect radial surface. It's not a perfect slick surface. They kind of keep it in between. So if you're not having anything to do and you got a small tire car in the area, $3,000 to win, that is a race to be at. And normally they give 2 shakedowns and then you go right into eliminations. He's been using the chip method. So, guys, if you've got nothing better to do, like I said, July 29th, Elk Creek Dragway, man, support our local tracks. You know, that's something we got to focus on, guys. Supporting these tracks. There's a lot of places closing down. We got to make sure we're making it out there. So, I'm still waiting on Happy and those guys to log in. But let's see. Blue Thunder Racing, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate y'all always tuning in and giving some good words. Happy, he said he's about 15 minutes away. So, just waiting on Happy and Ryan to get in. Like I said, they said, oh, we'll be a little behind. I'm like, that's all right. we got an hour and a half to kill. So, yeah, as y'all can see, I forgot. I can actually put up the comments. Michael McCoy, yeah, you need to come up and run up there, man. I think you'd have a good time in that series. I know you got a gangster, son. That car gets down. So, be a good race to come up, man, and race with those guys. Let's see. I'm going to pull my schedule up to kind of give y'all, since we got some downtime, I can give y'all a little update on what we're looking at. Look at this, spelling it out. Charlie. All right, pulling up my schedule. Kind of give y'all an update on what we got going, because I've made some changes, and Michael, I know you can get that thing going. Don't worry about that. You know this. That's small block Ford power. You can have that thing together next week. So, just give y'all kind of an update on our schedule. Normally, I've got flyers, and I know last time I was on here, I said I'd be more prepared. I'm not. So, let's see. What do we got? This weekend, like I said, Friday and Saturday, we're going to Slugfest. Friday night is the top end style. Saturday's the front side style. 3,000 guaranteed on small tire both days. And then the pot actually grows as the car count comes in. Probably just be a good idea to pull that up too. I'm going to need that information anyways. Oh, let's see. Slugfest, no prep. Yeah, Friday night, man. Flashlights start 8th to the quarter. Gates open at 4. Tech from 5 to 7:30. Drivers meeting and chip draw at 8. Eliminations to follow. So, long night, here we come. Saturday, it's pretty much the same schedule, except the only difference is it's starting line to the 8th mile. 4 p.m. gates open. 5 to 7:30 tech. Chip draw at 8. Charlie, I'm getting hungry myself. But like I said, small tire, $200 entry this weekend. 3,000 is guaranteed on top of the pot. Oh, look at Happy Son is here. Hold up, let me get you.
What's going on, buddy?
Hold up, I'm gonna get you in here, and then let me pull all this up. Look at that guy. Oh, UPS. Let me get this split screen going. Oh, I gotta. I got all this fanciness I'm still learning, and I've had it for this long now. You got me, Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay. I see
Can you
you.
hear me?
Yeah, I see you, and I can hear you. I was making sure everybody else
Cool.
can hear you.
Got you.
Yeah, Happy said he's just a few minutes out, so he was 15 minutes at 7 after, so about 20 till he should be in.
Oh, okay. I got you. Well, crap,
Okay.
that sucks. That means I'm going to miss him then because I've only got 10 minutes here that I can take. So I guess
Man.
maybe it's a good thing, though, because I can talk my trash now and I can get out of here before he's got something to
Well, hold up. Before we get to trash talking and all that, I got a small video to play. It kind of gives
say.
everybody a little highlight from Slugfest back in April. So I'm going to go ahead and play
Gotcha.
that
Hopefully it's the cars, right? It's the cars, right?
There's cars in it. So I'm going to kick that, and you can talk while it's playing too. So.
Okay. Dude, I still don't understand how you get control of that. Oh, yeah. Alan getting wheels up and Phil driving the balls off of. That was a good race right there.
You got Logan
Two races right there. I don't know how to get them out of the wall. Little pat.
Wait a minute, here comes the best part. Oh, no. I got a power over the house. One day that car's just going to go perfect.
Team West.
I'm saying what?
Team East.
Oh,
captain.
God.
Who's the best captain out here, Ryan? You, Daddy. There's one. I got 9 more.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, man. You got to love it.
If you couldn't tell there, I kind of had to work at it a little bit and build it up a little bit to get that out. Oh man, no, it's all good. It's all good. That was a lot of fun, man. I'll tell you what, it was a lot of action, dude. Man, I mean, seriously, not even trying to BS anybody watching or trying to blow the next race up or whatever. We all know it's gonna be killer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But man, that first race, the driving. Wow, two things. Number one, people found out real quick just how challenging that Kentucky Dragway frontside is after Aaron gets his crew a hold of it. You know, a lot of people don't think that frontside stuff is going to be all that slick and challenging. Man, you saw a lot of street guys. You know what I mean? Really, right after about 300 foot or so, a lot of guys, man, had a hard time trying to guess at what the surface would take. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I mean, even when I walked up there, I didn't think it was going to be that bad. And then, well, Houston had to prove me wrong.
I know. First round, too. I still don't know how in the world Houston kept a hold of that. I mean, my goodness, that was as sideways as it can get there until later on, whenever, shoot. Who was it there that almost hit the wall? I don't forget. Had to pull the parachutes.
Logan Duvall.
That's who it was. I knew it was one of the next cars, but I couldn't remember.
That was almost on his first round pass and the second round pass. But I came to the conclusion when I see Logan at a race, I'm getting one highlight. Oh, your daddy's in here now.
Oh man, he should have took his time. He had like 15 minutes.
Hold up, I got to get this set up now.
Okay.
All right, 1, 2.
I'm getting all nervous now. I'm starting to twitch, starting to scratch.
All right. Let me take that out. Bam. Bam. All right, let me make sure his audio's on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Don't get all nervous now.
Man, he even looks better than I do. This ain't no fair, man. How do you do it,
Cleaned
Happy?
up today and everything.
I don't think he's on a cell phone either.
No,
Uh,
I'm actually
That
in the
probably
tire
helped.
racetrack.
So,
So
Happy,
I'm gonna get this out of the way right now. I talked with Happy, there in a convo probably like a week ago. I'm a straightforward, straight up guy. You know what I mean? I'm real. I try to be honest as I can. And man, I do a lot of I try to work hard, stack some cash. Try to play the market a little bit. Do some Bitcoin, do a little bit of this and that. Man, I was looking at my report there, and dude, I am absolutely daddy poor. I mean, like, I got to be honest, man. I don't have any that I can bet. So I'm going to be a gentleman about it. I'm going to be real and just say I don't have any more daddies that I can even put up for bet. However, I did just invest in some good job. Man, I've got tons of good job. I can bet as much good job as you want. And, I got so many of them I can give good jobs right now. Hey, good job, fellas. You know what I mean? I'm handing them out free today.
There you go.
I'm working on the names right now for the here. Again, guys, too much going on. That was my fault. Dude, I've even ain't got no background right now. So give me 1 second. Let me get those guys back in. Done. Sorry, that's my fault, guys. Let me make sure they can. Yeah. Happy. Yeah, y'all back in. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I got you now.
Let me refix
Yeah.
again. I was trying to clown on Ryan. I had Happy's son going up actually under him.
See, that's what you get. That's what you get.
Oh
Technology got the
man.
best of me.
See,
That's
I
awesome.
was trying to think like Happy, and I was trying to like take some of his kill away by putting Happy's son. That way, it didn't sting as bad when he put Ryan's daddy. Because I was
Right.
pretty sure that's what he was going to say.
That's what it said.
That's what it said.
Jackass.
Here. I gotta fix the audio and everything. When it logged out, it changed everything up. Jesus.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah. You're getting
All right,
louder
now we should be
I
good.
hear you. Yep.
Cool.
I hope
All right.
I'm not echoing in this room too bad.
No, you sound good.
Trying to do the best I can.
So, is the West gonna go 2-0 again? I mean,
I'm confident. I'm pretty confident.
That look on Ryan's face does not seem confident.
I mean, I ain't saying nothing until my daddy says that I have the option to talk. I'm trying to be respectful of my elders here.
Right.
Damn, I'm about to spit my drink out.
I think it's going to
man.
be good. I think
Yeah.
it's going to be good.
My big thing is I just hope we get to get the Friday night off this time. Man, I really want to see what these guys do starting at the 8 Mile. You know what I mean? I missed last year. We talked about that last time. I missed last year because of being sick and everything, or Rachel being sick. So I didn't get to experience all that there. But yeah, hopefully, which the weather's looking good now. You know what I mean? It's treading in the right direction. Did the same thing it usually does. I don't think they have a clue what's going on beginning of the week. And they'll just put 50, 60 out there just to throw a number. And then as time goes on, it treads down. Now it's like 20 or 19%. So
also, I don't know if y'all noticed, but we obviously skipped summer and went straight in the fall.
Dude, ain't that the truth? Absolutely true. I've actually had to keep my doors shut most of the week here on my route, which is nuts. It's freaking June. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man,
I think today's first day of summer, right?
Yeah. Honestly, Ryan, if you were my UPS man, I'd request you keep your door shut anyways, but...
I mean, I wouldn't want to say it. You know what I mean? Whether it be just the visual or maybe the smell. I don't know. I'm probably looking, I ain't took a bath in God knows how long.
Man.
Oh, man.
I just now checked the weather on the way headed here, and it was showing 23 or 24% for Friday night now. So
yeah,
I think
that's what I was thinking.
I think we're gonna drive through it, but I think it was like 1, 2 o'clock. Everything's moved out by then.
Cool.
Right.
Good deal.
Well, there's been, I'm sure Happy's been getting blown up too, as usual, as the week comes down to it. Everybody always worries about the weather. I don't even like to bring it up and talk about it really because, you put it in people's mind or whatever. But there's been a lot of people messaging, and it's like I tell them, what you got to look at is that hourly, not so much that percentage. Because hourly wise right now, dude, it's looking good. I mean, from like 6:30, 7 o'clock on down, it's looking great. And it's been treading in the right direction. I'm sure it's going to keep treading in the right direction. So hope everybody's got their stuff buttoned up and ready to go.
Oh, Houston. Is he bringing that rascal back?
I don't know. I think, but
I kind of figured that was the East most favorited car to do something, and then hell, he spun it out at the 8th mile.
Hey, dude, Houston will swing. There's one thing nobody can say about Houston is that boy will swing.
We broke the curse in Ohio. Him and Billy were on the same property and didn't draw each other the whole night.
Didn't draw each other, right? Seems
first
like
round, of course.
Oh, dude, if I can just make sure, which he did good at Elk Creek this week, he had the steering wheel on straight, so we didn't cut any grass. Hey, let's see. He says depends on funds.
Come on, man.
Shut up with that depending on funds. You already know you got a place to stay.
I really think we're going to get to 32 cars both nights. That's what I want to see. Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God. It's trouble for sure. Yeah, people are actually rolling in now here to the track. We're doing burnouts tonight. Free entry, no charge to nobody. This ought to be pretty cool.
That's the damn truth, Cole.
Right.
Bubba Phillips, Kentucky Dragway, Clay City, Kentucky. It's going to be an awesome race, dude. You need to come out. I think your car would do damn good at it, to be honest with you.
We got backside, too, Friday night.
Yeah, Bubba, backside Friday night, front side on Saturday. Both have guaranteed money, too.
Absolutely. 3,000. It's 3,000 both days in small tire, isn't it?
Yep. Depending on car count.
3,000 plus I heard another 1,000 from Ryan Mitchell both days. So
shoot, I got to go back and check in funds again, man. Dang, I wish.
Look at this. I can't catch a break myself. I mean, if I could get Corey to sponsor me, man, come on now.
I'd like to see that guy travel out this way too.
Sammy, if you come out, I will buy you lunch. I can do that.
Now, how can you pass that up?
They do have.
I was even going to offer,
so we're good.
Yeah, I was going to offer to split his buy-in, but he'd be coming from the east. I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, come on, man! Come on, Happy. You got to stand up and show good sportsmanship. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you.
Although you better be careful. You better be careful because if you invite the wrong guy for lunch, like me, you may end up losing some money. I ain't even going to joke.
I'll tell you, after watching Sammy get down at Shady Side on no prep, Kentucky ain't far out there for him. That'll be good.
Yep. He's got a badass hot rod too.
Definitely see you up there, Danny.
Yep, for
sure. Yes, sir.
I mean,
definitely at the start line.
We got some different stuff this time too. I've got me being the slacker. I didn't put. Look at this. Wait, God, Houston, come on.
Come on, Houston, don't be saying that right now.
I'm going to put it out right here now. Because Houston won't say it because he knows better, but I don't. Houston will line up with any NMR car first round. I ain't got no money on it, but we'll line up with them.
Very first round. Anybody on the property that's got any sense will line up with the NMR very first round. If you're going to do something, that's when the time to do it. And even that's not easy.
The last time I saw that Frankenstein car, it was going 390s, 380s at Shady Side. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, we got to tune up for that.
It's about like that picture you got of me, Corey, me looking there staring out into the field. I made the joke about it, like, oh, hey, when the NMR pulls onto the race property. Funny thing is, that was the truth. That's what I was looking at.
The real question is, Zach Jones, are you gonna come? Are y'all gonna be?
Yep. Come on, Zach.
Yeah. Are y'all gonna be
He better.
rainbow or? Oh,
I
look
talked
at
to
this.
Pops yesterday. There you go.
That's the truth, man.
And then he follows
Houston
it up
put
with
the racing it down.
Right.
Hey, there is a second chance race. I mean,
There you go.
But now I'm gonna get out of the car up there on Friday, and if Isaac and them, they're gonna come hunt me down. So you want to run us first round? I said, well, we got to lose.
I don't know, man. After Street Outlaws, I don't know many people it's going to be wanting to jump up in their face.
They're locked in for the hill or what is that?
Oh hell! Throw that shit in the trash. It'll be all right.
Exactly.
Oh, the one that Brian's flagging.
I believe so. Yep.
Okay.
Arnold, don't take us too serious. You know, we just like talk some smack. We'll get loaded up. We know.
There's my guys right there.
But yeah, I mean, I don't see. I mean, that car is super impressive and it's flying. Don't get me wrong, but hey, we both got to go down the track. I mean, why not? I mean,
yeah, I agree.
I mean, it's like, like we were saying there last year. Now, granted, again, I just watched on the video and stuff, but that Friday night, 8th to quarter, man, dude, we saw some bears go down very first round. I mean, for anybody out there that's questioning and wondering, I can't do it, this and that, man, just go back and watch last year's video and look at all the upsets that happened in the very first round. I think as Ryan and Mort, did Mort go out first round, I think, or second round?
He went out first round. Mork, Ryan, Boost 12, they all went out first round.
Yeah, I mean, if people follow at all, know anything, right there tells you everything you need to know. You're looking to come party, have a good time, get into a big field with some well-knowns, and just have a party, have a good time, dude. Come take a swing this weekend down at Kentucky Dragway for sure.
And that 8th to quarter is not like these other 8th to quarters that I'm seeing that's been sprayed beforehand and all this. Dude, that 8th to quarter is shitty.
It's,
I mean,
yes. It's damn near like a road.
I mean,
I've got roads that are better than that 8th to quarter there. A lot of people think that it's super fast, but it's not.
No, it's not at all. And, those guys last year, I mean, as the evening went on, I mean, you seen the big wheel stand in the finals and stuff, but, it wasn't that fast. Colt just kind of went to the bumper.
Exactly.
It had grip.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, the starting line at the 8th mile got decent as the night went on. Everybody is safe. We are headed. Uh-oh.
Houston, load it up.
Now. Hey guys, I gotta get off the live feed. I gotta make some calls and send some messages. All right.
All right.
Right now.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. I know the West. I know how Happy thinks. This is a setup. It's a setup, ain't it, Happy? Go ahead and say it.
I don't know.
Big Louie in the house tonight. Louie representing on them 8.5s last Friday night. So I'm going to get Louie to put some slick 8.5s on instead of the radials and come out here and try some of this.
Yep.
I don't know. He's probably going to look at me and be like, are you crazy?
He's got the Cutlass, right? The G-body.
Yeah, the ARH Limited Street Cutlass.
Yep.
Got them nice spooldmedia stickers right there on the front valance.
I've seen that.
Fellas, I hate to run on you, but my time is up here, unfortunately. So,
all right, buddy.
Finish out your evening, man, and I will see you Friday.
All right.
Yes, sir, brother. Absolutely, man. I can't wait, Philip.
I don't want to crash us again. Give me 1 second, Happy. I'll have our background set up.
No, you're good.
All right. I'll see you, fellas. Y'all be careful, and I'll see you guys Friday.
Man, I think I crashed us.
Sir.
Wait a minute. No, I didn't. Maybe. Sucking tonight. Just log back in. Happy, give me 1 second. I'll get us set up. Ryan
You're
crashed
good.
us out, man. He couldn't take that U-Daddy stuff, so he crashed
Exactly.
out the feed.
Jeez.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I guess I should just wait him to go out there and did everything too. So it's probably my fault, but I'm gonna blame it on Ryan.
There you go. Me too.
Damn it! I didn't do it right. Give me 1 second. I'm getting rusty at this stuff, man. I'm gonna have to get back on my game doing it.
You got to, man.
All right, now we're good.
I enjoy it. I have fun.
Yeah, I need to get on here and do some more of them. I've been slacking with this. I was supposed to do it at Shady Side last week and just ran into doing a million other things and trying to mess with that damn picture camera, trying to get some more pictures and all that. So I said, well, a lot of people kick over. They'd rather watch racing probably anyways.
Right. I know how it is.
But yeah, we showed that video earlier of you getting your U-Daddies from Ryan, and as soon as
That's
I
right.
back over from the video, it was.
That's right. I think he still owes me too. I think I got 7 of them maybe saved up.
Well, he
I'm
doesn't
probably going to
realize.
use one in the driver's meeting.
Well, he doesn't realize since he logged out anyways, there's 5 more on the line Friday night and 5 more on the line Saturday.
Exactly. Exactly.
He's gonna log
I got
back
him
in
pretty
and say,
good
"That's
the other day.
bullshit."
We're in a big group chat and he's in there with me. And I asked him the other day who the best promoter there ever has been. And well, he's blabbering on. He answers the question. He's talking different. And I said, no, I think this went right over your head. And he was like, I be damned. He's like, you daddy. I got him pretty good on that one.
Oh, I just realized I got to turn my mic back up and all that. I'm trying to get back on board with this stuff. See,
thank you.
I knew that was going to be Louis' to going no prepping.
I've kept up with that car some, just being a G-body nut that I am. I've kept up with it. And it's a badass hot rod.
Oh, dude, that thing rolling out. I mean, he just won 8.5 at No Brainer. I mean, car's consistent. I know we're not used to seeing a lot of time shown, but right there on that 498, 502 range, every pass.
Man, that's awesome.
That's hard to beat in that limited street class.
Yep. I'd like to really sit down and look at the rules for that class.
Very, very strict and limited on what you can have, what you can't. I think those guys are on a 76 millimeter too. I mean, boost control wise, I don't know what the exact limitations are, but they're very limited on what they can have and what they can't have. I mean, it's a very strict class for what it is, and to see what those guys run and how tight knit that competition is, I honestly want to say the top 8. I wish I had my qualifying sheet. I don't think it was 5 or 6 hundredths between the top 8 at No Brainer.
Holy
last time
cow!
At Shadyside. Yeah.
Wow.
And just the fans, and what's crazy is a lot of them thought at first it was just another 275 class, and then they come down and see they're on the boosted cars are on 235 tires, and the nitrous guys, they're using the DXP street crossover, so they're on 255, and it's small tire shit. That's true small tire.
Wow.
Yeah,
all the nitrous cars are on that tire?
Most of them. I think there might be 1 or 2 on the 235 because they get a weight break with it. But Louis can probably tell me exactly on this. But all the boosted guys have to be on the 235 tire. They have to do... What they did is John took DXP Street and the limited 235 and just combined it. And that's the best thing that could have happened, honestly, for that class.
I'd like to sit down with John, too, and have a discussion with him on some rules for some stuff that I'm wanting to do.
Well, I'll tell you, if you really want to see that class, September, I believe it's 23rd and 24th. We've got it back at Shady Side, and it's 22nd and 23rd. And they're about to see what a real payday looks like for that class.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, here we go.
That's awesome.
all boosted on 235. Some nitrous cars are in the 235 for the weight break.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm curious just to look through the rules and see what the nitrous small block rules and stuff are for it.
Yeah, I think I can probably send them to you, to be honest with you. Let me.
Like I was telling you earlier, I'm pondering on putting my car on a 26.
And I mean, for that race, you'll want to be on. I think it's the Pro Bracket 2685.
Yep.
I think that's what all those. I know that's what all the boosted guys. I've seen a couple on the new the new Hoosier that they're doing the 26, but I haven't seen much on it yet.
I really want to put my car on a 2685 for the no prep stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see that class grow, and since I'm been promoting it quite a bit at a bunch of these events, I think there'd be no other way to help promote it than to run on one myself.
I'm
What's up, Kenny?
What's going on, buddy? And I'm telling you right now, like watching that down in Kentucky, and if y'all haven't seen the video, and you like half audio, half not audio, check it out on Spool Media.
Yep.
God, that was a day. But
part of it,
man, just watching those guys getting down on the 2685 slick on that surface, that was cool in my opinion. I mean, the small tire class was pretty gangster, but just something about seeing that small tire, super small tire, and no prep, that was a game changer for me.
I agree, man. I really like it. And I think there's definitely a split between the cars that should be on a 2685 and the ones that should be on a 2810.5.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, you run at different nights. You run a 26 class on a Friday night and the 28s on Saturday, and guys, can switch back and forth. I don't think there's much change in chassis to change the tires, honestly.
I don't think there will be that much either. And, since I got you in here, I mean, me and you, God, we've got this week, we're pretty much got 4 weeks of racing together for the next few weeks.
Yep.
And
I'm on a 13 weekend run right now. Well, look at you. What's up, Chris?
I haven't stopped. I gave up counting. I think this weekend will make event file 26 or 27 for the year so far.
Yep.
And
this has been our busiest year, and yours too. I mean, it's crazy right now, But then look at all the events that's going on too. I mean, it's crazy.
Like me and you were talking earlier, just this weekend, I was talking to Chris from Stripper Glitter earlier. Just, God, what is it in a 4 to 6 hour window this weekend? 6 or 8 events.
Yep.
It's insane, man. It's just,
it is.
I don't think I've ever seen this much racing going on in my life. And just to think, like, if gas prices or anything like that go down. Oh, speaking of Mr. Lane.
Yeah, but like that reel that was made with Wes Buck.
Yeah.
Talking, I mean, right now with the small tire, no prep world. I mean, and then I seen a post that Jasper made today. Like, this is the time of racing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it really is. I think in the next 10 or 15 years, we're going to look back to what we're doing right now and be like, damn, I wish it was like that.
Me and Seth's had this talk a bunch about it's all in cycles. And, 2013, when I first started going to Shadyside, that was when Outlaw 275-28 really was peaking hard and coming in to the Carolinas. And God, for the past 2-3 years, I mean, it's there, but it hasn't been what it's been. No prep is kind of shot up over the last few years. So it's in its cycle.
Yep.
And, I just dropped the flyer last night. We're bringing back Outlaw 275-28. $5,000 free entry. I mean,
that's
we're
awesome.
seeing a lot of resurgence in that. So, and I'm not saying no prep is dying, but it just seems like, especially in the South, a lot of it's getting very watered down. Carolina's hardcore, especially. And, I wonder what cycle we're in with it, if we're almost at the end and like more than northern, like above y'all and stuff, if it's not picked up and it's still going. and that cycle's kind of its peak now, and as if it's down this way, because I don't know. I've been talking with a couple of people about this, so I
Yep,
don't know
I
if
agree. And like, around here, we don't have super glued radial really surfaces, but I think that's about to change.
no.
And I'd like to start seeing more of that locally to us. All of our tracks really around here has always been more outlaw, kind of no prep style.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, me and you've talked about it multiple times. I want to see some glue. I want to see good racing, fast cars.
Well, like, excuse me, guys. Take for instance, when y'all walked out on the surface at Cash Days and how tight it was at Shady Side and all that, and you're like, wow, and I'm like, and y'all are saying you could put a radial down this, and I'm like, no,
Oh
this ain't
yeah,
radial prep yet.
right. Oh yeah.
I mean, it's
Back
just
whenever I was radio racing, I mean, those surfaces were unbelievable. They were killer at all the facilities we went to. But I want to see that grow in this area.
I I really think that me and you also talked about the light prep racing, like
Yep.
the 28-10-5 coming back, where you can still use the radial, but well, take for instance Elk Creek this year. When weather's not affected, at first race they had 22 cars, second race 14. I mean, and it's not overly prepped. It's nothing crazy like that. It's just
Right.
make it go down.
Yep. And I like that. Like I was going to just call it a mediocre prep or, your normal bracket prep. That's how Cincy Street Nights was this weekend. And a lot of guys went out there and really shot for it first round. And there were some fast cars that got knocked out first round.
Yeah, I seen.
It wasn't your radial prep. It was mediocre prep. But I like that. Like I did. It was challenging.
And I know we don't normally talk a lot of times and stuff like that, but I'll preach. Seth has preached it and all that. If Heads Up Racing honestly got back on a small tire to that 480-50 range, it's the best racing there is.
Oh, without a doubt. 100%. Yep, 100%. I mean, some of these cars that's got these 450s and 460s in them on no prep, what they're calling no prep, that's definitely changing it. So guys are wanting to try it. I mean, you've got your fast group of no prep guys and you've got your more of a backside guy, but everybody kind of picks and choose where they want to go. But then everybody's scared to go to a decent surface if there's a fast car says they're coming. And then some of the fast guys are scared to go to the slower surfaces. So I think kind of, we need something almost in between. We need something to accommodate everybody.
And it's honestly, we try that at Shayside and, Deckers. I mean, I'll tell you, 100 times I've walked out there on Decker surface, I was like, this is gangster. I mean.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where the happy medium is on the front side, and I don't know, there's not really, I don't know if there's a happy medium really on the back side. It's just.
Yeah. No.
I mean, we'll take for instance, like this weekend, I know guys don't think it because it's still on the track side, but those are two completely different surfaces you're going to be racing on.
Huge.
I mean, nobody understands, like, unless you've been there and walked it down, there's a hell of rubber transition from the 8th to the quarter at Kentucky Dragway, and it makes it challenging as can be. Like I said, it's glue burnouts. I get that, and it's putting some rubber down, but it's, I would say on that top end, what is it? Would you say about after 60 to 100 foot? It's sketchy.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's almost like a coarse asphalt road because the rubber's layered on top of each other, so it's porous.
Mm-hmm.
It's got big openings in it, and it's not as fast as what people think. That's why I don't want people to think that since it's still on the track, we're running from the 8th mile to the quarter, that it's going to be too fast for these backside guys, because it's not. Like I mean, look who won it the last year that we got a chance to run from the 8th down there. It was a backside car.
in a car that really, that's all it was used to at that time. I mean, they've got more front side. Tommy and them, they've really stepped up their front side game. They were flying up in Ohio.
Oh
But,
yeah.
dude, that car, well, look at your, it's like we said, started off, and I'm not going to say Mork and Boost 12 are front side only cars because they're not. But
Right.
those guys going out first round, I would have never called that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, what is
Yeah,
it?
I mean that
Just
that,
watching.
that surface.
Go ahead, sorry.
That surface there is definitely the equalizer, on the big end for sure. I mean, it's tricky. It is tricky.
Yeah, I mean, I watching the show Monday night and watching Boost 12 roll out on that surface. I mean, he looked fast.
He
And
was
I think
fast.
those guys have really upped their backside game. So I'm curious to
Yep.
see if they do show up. If not, how they'll do. But look at this. We
I
got
agree.
Mr. Scrappy in the building.
Yeah. What's up, Cam? I'll be on Call of Duty here in a couple hours. That's my Call of Duty partner. We play every night.
That's something I have not got back into. It's probably a
Oh
good thing
man,
because my other hobby is really taking over.
I know it has. We need to get you on a gaming system though, man. We play
I've
every
got
night. Cameron's my dude.
I've got an Xbox One sitting literally right here in front of me.
Come on, get Call of Duty. Download some Warzone.
I need to get into it, I guess. That's kind of, I always use that stuff as my winter hobby, just to keep.
Yeah.
But now, I think
It's my stress reliever.
what is it?
Every night.
My buddy Jay, he's trying to talk me into coming into more south and doing more of that RC drag stuff, like going south for it. And I'm like, that's a lot of traveling, Jay. I'd like to take a couple months and at least be simple.
Now, how is it down south? Is it competitive?
Yeah, I mean, last year at Shady Side, we ran December, January, February, but like he does a lot of the prep side of it, where I usually do the dry tire side, which I'm gonna try some of the prep side stuff, but that's like going down in the deep part of South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, and all that. Jay,
Gotcha.
that dude's a gangster in that stuff. I think he's planning on coming out to Turkey Bash, and they're fast.
Awesome.
Which I've got my Turkey Bash Unlimited car. I've finally got the motor and ESC ordered, so it's gonna be going together.
Seeing what them guys did last year at Turkey Bash with some of those cars, that was unreal. I didn't realize that RC cars were that fast.
You're gonna laugh when I tell you this, but like what is it? I think it's the week before Turkey Bash or 2 weeks before. Whenever the John's second race is at Shady Side, I've already got that thing reserved. I'm gonna be on the rubber testing.
That's awesome.
I done told Zach he's got to help me get tuned in. Jay and them, they're gonna help me get tuned in because, like I said, I don't do prep racing. I'm not used to that type of racing. So
I can't believe how fast some of the cars was. I mean, Turkey Bash really wasn't no prep. I mean, that surface was fast, but how fast some of those RC cars was, I was impressed.
Which I don't know. I mean, we had a guy with a stock Traxxas system on a good chassis and everything. He went a 223, and that's like the prep record's only like a 212. So
wow,
it's getting fast. Look at
that's awesome.
Chick checking in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we'll draw where we start from. Dude, I would rather race in the staging lanes than on the track. I know how to get down that. I can test in the grass. That's where mine usually ends up half the time anyways.
Jeez, right. Jeez.
But we got a lot coming up, man. Like I said, we got Slugfest this weekend. Gangster's Paradise next weekend, which I should be there. I'm not 100 yet, but I've got a hotel all locked in just in case.
Come on.
Dude, then we start the back-to-back cash chase weekends.
Yep.
Dude,
I'm pumped about that.
Oh, I'm looking forward to the hill. You know, that'd be my first time going up there this year, and that was a hell of a race last year.
Oh yeah, I'm excited, man. And I've had a ton of interest for that race. I've got a
Good,
bunch of
good,
people coming. So I've
good.
actually even had to add another class. They're wanting to do on Saturday night. There's a bunch of radio guys, and see, with me traveling out of town, I don't know what a lot of the local tracks
Mhm.
accommodate in the classes. So there was some guys wanting to do a radio class, and they put me in a group chat. Well, hell, there's 11 or 12 guys in the group chat, and they're all saying, "Hey, we're in. If you have the class, we're in." They just want to be on a 10-5, 28, 10-5 radio tire.
Pro bracket.
Yep. And I was like, perfect. That's perfect. We'll make one. So we're even going to add that for Saturday night.
So that means for like the old people like me, we're gonna start like an hour too early now, right?
I hope. I
Hey,
hope, because it's been some late nights there.
I didn't mess up this time. I booked my hotel for both nights.
There you go. There you go.
Dude, after coming back from Ohio, which I did sneak in a couple 15-minute naps, but them
Yep.
26-hour days are rough.
That is rough, man. I can't do it no more. I can't.
Yeah.
That's why I got to have my camper. I got to crawl up in my camper and I'm done.
Oh, that's
It's
why
hard on me.
when I sent you that message earlier this week, like I was like, both nights this week were chip drawing at 8.
Yep.
Like I was doing that more just for setting the live feed times up, but I was like, God, I'm not gonna get no sleep this weekend.
I know, man. I know some of them late night, and then too around here right now, there's sometimes that it's so freaking hot
Mm-hmm.
and muggy that daytime racing is just, I mean, it
Which
kills us.
I'll tell you, there's a couple of races right now I'm looking at putting the brakes on just because it's gonna be hot. Oh wait a minute,
Yeah.
you said radials. You got Chris's attention.
At Cash Days at the Hill, July 7th and 8th. It'll be on the 8th on the Saturday. We're going to do a radio class. And I'm in the group chat now. Was just talking to them a couple hours ago. The rule is it's a 28 10-5 radio and smaller. RC Car Racing Slugfest.
I don't have nothing together. I'm waiting on parts. I
Damn
literally
it,
just put
man.
in my last order tonight. Like I could bring a car, but it's not at potential, and I haven't even tested it.
Might as well bring one. I don't even know where my stuff is. I'd have to get Kenzie to dig it out.
I can tell you, I can look right outside this door and into the office room beside, and there's 4 of them sitting right there.
Golly, man.
One has nothing. It's just a bare chassis. The motor and stuff, I think that's the Turkey Bash fast car. It comes in next week. And
Damn.
I mean, I could bring the Outlaw VXL car if I wanted to, but my biggest thing is I got to bring all the live feed gear, coverage
Yeah.
gear.
Yep.
Even if that cargo carrier, if I still have that to bring my generator and all that, I'm going to shove that in there during the nighttime. Like that poor Explorer, man, it's running out of room.
Right. Oh, I seen the enclosed trailer last time. Hell, there was shit everywhere.
Yeah.
There was totes everywhere.
Houston didn't believe me when I said I got a lot of shit.
Who's coming out here? Hold on, we got our first car pulling up. We got our first car pulling up to do a burnout.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was free to get in tonight, and there's a bunch of locals that gathered up. It's a friend of ours' son, which passed away, but he would have been 13 years old today, and it's pretty tough.
I understand, buddy. No stress there. You know, the Embrees, man, they're awesome people. And I hated that happen, man. That's the car that needs to be going first, honestly. There we go.
Shoo!
That's a tough one, man. I feel
Yeah.
you, buddy.
Uh,
There's a lot. Cutting a lot of onions right now.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Well.
You
Damn.
good, buddy. Don't stress. You good.
Mm.
I felt that one too, man. Trust me.
Yeah, it's rough.
I remember when I met them. They came down to my Darlington race and told me the story with the car and everything. Man, that one hit hard.
Yeah. It's rough. Especially something happens to a kid.
Yeah.
Me then, dad and got Pac-Man running around with me, and they're actually there's cars piling in. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see.
I'll tell you, if Houston does come, tell Pac-Man to be ready because CashApp's been asking every race, "Where's Pac-Man?
His buddy's coming." That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
If you want to guarantee that Pac-Man will be knocked out and good to sleep Friday and Saturday night, you're gonna be good if Cash's there.
He's been getting big into football, so every track he goes to now, he's been bringing a football. He's got one with him out there on the starting line right now. He's big time and wanting to throw a football and stuff around now.
The field that we normally park at Elk Creek, there's like a big open area, and that's all they go do. They go over and play football.
That's awesome, man. That's what the kids need to be doing right now.
And then we Houston had to tell Cashton, don't be tackling those kids. Just two-hand touch. And don't you get tackled and get hurt.
Right. Oh, yeah. We got another one out here now, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's going to start getting loud. I'm going to go ahead and get out here.
All right,
Thank you, brother.
No problem, man. And I'll see you
this weekend.
Friday afternoon.
Yes, sir. We'll be there. We're going to roll in probably Friday morning. We're going to get there and get everything set up. And if you need anything, let me know. Whatever you need.
Just plan on cookout lunch on Saturday.
Perfect. I'm in.
I'll tell you when I wake up, and y'all can meet me at the hotel.
Perfect. I'm in, man. It's one of my favorites.
All right, buddy. Well, y'all take
it
easy
brother.
down
Thank
there.
you, man. Yep. I'll see you Friday.
See you, bud.
Thanks, man.
All right, guys. That's a pretty emotional moment. If you don't know the story behind the burnouts and everything for Parker tonight, definitely check it out. Read it on Facebook. But guys, it's a really good cause. Hate to see a kid gone that early, man. That sucks. But man, he's always watching over him, helping him at the track. And let me tell you, the Embry family, man, top-notch people. They really helped me out a lot last year. My first trip to Deckers, when I was kind of freaking out over a text message I got from my mom, and I needed phone service. So they gave me a ride out to the road, and they've came and supported my races in the South and all that. Really awesome people, guys. So, but like I said, guys, we're headed to Kentucky Dragway this weekend. I dropped the ball. Don't have the flyer on here. It's on my phone. Let me see. I might be able to at least hold it up to the so y'all can see. Or not. Technology. Slugfest this weekend, guys. We'll be down there. I'll be there Friday and Saturday. Got everything for the live feed set up, which should be good for that. Had great service down there with T-Mobile, so we should have a hell of a live feed this weekend. I'd say Happy. He'll probably be helping me out a little bit with it. I know me and him talk. We might actually do a simulcast from one box to both channels, which would be pretty cool. I haven't got to even mess with that stuff yet. So, knowing me, I might crash our whole system out again like I've been doing all night. But drag racing, man, it's getting bigger, Like I said, we've seen some craziness here, and who would ever thought, looking back at Civil Wars, they had that a couple weekends ago. Who would ever thought they'd mixed in a half-track race with that? That was pretty crazy. Even though it was a little preppy. Those guys were getting down. It was cool seeing the videos and pictures from that. Awesome job to those guys down there. Like we said, we're talking about the cycles of drag racing. I'm seeing different things, kind of going on. I don't know what to make of it. I'm just going to keep putting on races and keep rolling until we can't. But like I said, I'm making a mix of bringing the radio game back plus the no prep game plus more. So if you're on the channel, you're going to see a different mix. It's not just going to be the same thing constantly. I know over the next few weeks, we're really no prepping it hard. It is summertime. Not a lot of radio racing going on during the summertime, guys. So this week we're in Kentucky. Next week, possibly it looks like we're in Indiana. I'll have probably a full confirmation on that next week. I know I talked with Julie and Jeff up at No Prep Mania. Everything's good for us to be there, so just got to make sure a couple things work out. Legs getting better. It's not as bad off, so as Limpy said, you'll be out of that boot in a day. Yeah. So I've had to kind of resort to some other things, keeping that ankle good and the Achilles tendon and all that. But we're really trying to expand more different areas. So, like I said, next 4 weeks, it is no prep, not a lot of radio stuff going on. And then we'll be back mixing in some radio stuff, light prep stuff, things like that. But Kentucky this week, Indiana possibly next week, Ohio the week after, then Twin River the week after. We'll probably be back on here next week talking, so, or the week after, one or the other. I know the week after for sure, because we got to get ready for Cash Days at the Hill. But, we do have Pro Mod racing. I do forget about that. We do have Big Dog, so it's actually Kentucky, possibly Indiana, then North Carolina on that Thursday, Cash Days at the Hill in Ohio, Friday and Saturday, and then the week after, Twin River. So we got 4 big no prep races and a no prep race. That's 5 races coming up here over the next few weeks. And then it's just, the schedule gets crazy. There's all kinds of different stuff. A lot of different areas of no prep. We'll be going back to 704 nights. I know I seen 828 Cash Days. We're going back to No Prep Mania, Ohio in August. I mean, awesome stuff going on, Just looking forward to it all and being able to bring y'all some coverage. I appreciate all the views you guys have been giving. We've had a lot of awesome views in the no prep stuff, the prep stuff, mixing it up on the channel, keeping it good. So, hey, as long as y'all keep watching, supporting, I'll keep going out there and bringing y'all live feeds, pictures, event coverage videos, doing whatever we got to do to make sure drag racing is still something big and keeping our area going. So, guys, I'm going to call it an evening. I'm going to get some dinner. As soon as we get some information for the next live with the Media G.O.A.T, which there'll be 1 or 2 within the next 2 weeks, we'll get that up going. And I'll be talking with y'all again in between the rounds and everything on Friday and Saturday at Kentucky. So, y'all be watching for the live feed links. You actually, I've got both links up. Go to the channel. Y'all can hit notify me, and when we go live, it'll tell you we're live, so you can go in and watch it. Look at this guy. Lame. See you in 2 weeks. Come on down. You know where I'm going to be at. Connor. That's kind of like the gatekeeper at KD. He holds the keys to the gate. He lets people in and out of that place, man. They might as well call that Connor McCloy Dragway. But all right, guys, it's been a good evening. Good talking to you guys. Hopefully, like I said, might do another one of these next week. See who we can talk to and get in trouble with. So I will talk to y'all again this Friday. Slugfest, Kentucky Dragway, Clay City, Kentucky. Be there. Y'all have a good night.